Yeah.
All right. Anyways, where we last left off, Horatio was filling up his plate,
That's right, and
and
stuffing my pockets with food. And I added a pound of perishable food, and then I went and sat down next to Rayanne and Norik. Hey guys, how's it going? Sleep well and all that? And he's just sucking down coffee like his life depends on it.
Norik heard him ask if he slept well. Norik just looks up at him and stares.
Oh, that one of those nights. Me too. You know, like usually I sleep like a baby, but like once a month I have like one of these nights where I have a dream and it's like got like it's got like prophecies in it and stuff and like thunder and lightning and it's just I just don't wake up rested. He's completely lying, just out of character information. But Horatio can't tell a true anything.
Yeah, I just looked with a suspicious eye, like, mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I had talked to like this prophet once, like see what was up, but he couldn't make heads or tails out of it. I think they make up half of it anyway. I think I could be a prophet. You just make stuff up that's vague enough, then walk away, just go to the next country and prophecy about the other country. That's all you got to do. Just keep doing that.
Now, should I should ask, should Horatio and us be rolling for deception against each other?
I'm gonna
No
let
need.
Horatio do a deception check.
Oh
All
god.
right.
And,
Let's see if I convince them about my prophetic abilities.
and you guys can have any benefit of the doubt whatsoever, because technically when we're playing D&D, you don't really do skill rolls against other characters. You kind of let the role play just kind of figure it out.
Yeah.
So if it's like, yeah, this guy is probably full of shit. He is telling like a pretty convincing lie, but
He is Horatio.
yeah.
This is my specialty, is lying to people.
You're
I'm a special
you're
person.
doing pretty good at it right now, I tell you. You're putting on quite a performance. In fact, Nark was actually kind of intrigued.
Oh snap! What have I gotten myself into? 3 episodes in, I have my own religion following me.
Oh god.
Nark's like,
We are not worthy.
Nark takes a sip of his coffee sludge and then comments, What kind of prophecies do you do?
Horatio just looks at him mysteriously over the rim of his coffee that he's guzzling, and he sits it down. He's like, "Oh, here and there, some of them are apocalyptic. Some of them are like, oh, you go here, you'll receive great fortune. I had one with a donkey in it. That was interesting.
Hmm.
I don't know what Horatio's problem is. Why can't he just let stuff be?"
Horatio is Horatio.
So
Yep.
Nork's looking at him, thinking. So you had one of these prophecies last night?
Oh yeah, like once a month. I think it lines up with some lunar hoo-ha, with the them planets spinning around and stuff. But I mean, it's better than having like a werewolf problem or something. It's just one night's sleep gone. It's annoying, but you live with it.
Well, what was your prophecy?
Oh, Oh, she leans in. I don't know if you guys
Just wait to listen to this.
I don't know if you guys would be interested. I mean, there were some mountains and some thunder and lightning, and it was like doom will fall on the something or another. I don't have the greatest memory. Doom's gonna fall on somebody, and there's this thing with a donkey. The donkey will guide people to their destiny, and a donkey's freedom is, easily bought, but his trust is difficult to gain. It's something about destiny. It's a lot of stuff. They're hard to process. If I was one of them, little nerdy types who sit up at desks with their little eyeglasses on, I would sit down and write books out of them. But I don't got the time. Nobody got the time for that.
Okay.
Norik just says, "Was there a woman in this?"
Yeah, it usually is.
Like an unusual woman.
What's that?
It's unusual.
Unusual? Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. What are your standards? That's pretty vague, man. I mean, everybody's unusual somehow. I mean, you're unusual and I'm unusual. I mean, I think like Gerald is like the only usual guy in this whole little tavern. That takes work to be usual.
Okay, talking about unusual people. When
Face
does
palm emote
Lane...
right now. With Norik.
So talking about unusual people, when does Lane come in?
As soon as there's a hint of the skies starting to kind of change from black to any type of color, she would have started heading back.
Oh yeah, so you would have been there like probably for an hour and a half now.
Listen to Horatio talk nonsense.
Yeah. Apparently Lane would have been doing her normal thing.
Hanging out in the corner by herself, acting emo.
Yeah,
Being
and
dirty.
so, but I didn't realize I was there. But it's fine. So Lane will actually get up and walk over and ask Horatio, "What did you say about werewolves?"
Hmm? Oh, I don't know. I wasn't listening to myself.
I just burst out laughing.
She's looking at you like the most serious person right now.
Horatio's gonna shrink just a little bit because it's just the early morning. He hasn't had his coffee yet. He's not ready for this. I don't know. I was just talking. Is there a problem? Is something okay? Is something not okay?
And then Norik's gonna interrupt with a question and say, "Did the donkey turn into this woman?"
And
I just look baffled.
And Horatio's gonna look at him like he's a little nuts because Horatio's just been making this up, and yeah, it might have happened. He's like kind of half saying this because he's not sure what's gonna happen because clearly Norik has had a thing,
Yeah.
and he doesn't know what this is. But
at this point, everyone can do insight rolls. And with that, Lane, he's pretty full of shit. And with that, Norik, he's super full of shit.
Oh snap! Horatio never keeps it up for long.
All right, Norik's
I'm
gonna
waiting for my
talk down in his seat, kind of disappointed.
Lane will say, "You shouldn't joke about such dark things. They could come back to bite you." And then goes over to the bar and gets a morning drink.
I guess she hates donkeys or something.
What's that, Christy?
I'm trying to look.
Oh, it's under your skills.
Just under history and deception.
Yeah.
I thought donkeys spit. Or is that camels?
One second.
Do donkeys bite?
Ah, here it is. See?
Norik, you're the animal man. Do donkeys bite?
Just a second. Brienne, you're kind of on the fence about him if he's, he's making some sense. I mean, definitely making some sense, but
I mean, we all, from what I'm listening to, I'm thinking something's up here.
Yeah.
Could I do some kind of perception thing or something to kind of, I don't know.
What would be your goal here?
Pretty much just see what, maybe I'd probably ask them, did y'all have some pretty weird dreams too? Or, I don't know.
No, that's a perfectly legit question. Especially if this guy's talking about, prophetic dreams, so.
A donkey and a woman and like, wait. What was going on?
And Nark's gonna look at Rayanne and be like, "Did something happen last night to you too?"
Maybe, yes. I was being chased by a jewel.
Horatio's just gonna kind of lean back, like he's used to having crazy dreams, and they're being, like this is like their first run in with it or something. He's being all like kind of snobby about it, I guess. Yeah, crazy dreams, they happen. It's a part of life, and you get
I've
used
never
to it
had
after a
such
while.
realistic dream.
At
Oh,
this
yeah.
point, Nor's pretty much just blown off Horatio.
You might be one of them lucid dreamers, where like they wake up and they're doing the thing they were doing when they were dreaming. Have you ever done that? It's sleepwalking, isn't it? I'm getting my terms mixed up.
I've never done that.
Oh, I had an uncle. He was a terrible sleepwalker. He actually got sleep married. He I don't know how he did it, because obviously there was a lady involved, but she said I do and he said I do, and he woke up and it was not the same person he was marrying in his dream. It was very awkward. I don't know
I
how he
only
sorted
hope
it out.
that is real.
Okay, a quick question.
Yeah.
Is Horatio facing the bar, or like?
He is not. He is not facing the bar,
Okay.
which is ominous, but he's not.
So a tall figure stands behind Horatio.
Snappity snap snap. Someone's taller than me. This is bad.
A lot of people are taller than you, dude.
I know. That's why it's bad. Most people do bad things to Horatio.
And you hear a familiar voice. You should listen to your elf friend. You shouldn't joke about prophetic dreams.
Do I recognize this voice?
Yes, it's Austere.
Oh, it's the wizard. Turn around. Hey, austere old buddy, how's it going? We all ready to do this whole escorting thing?
Yes, and preferably in silence if we can help it.
And silence is good with me. I'm done with my coffee. I'll zip the lip. Zip zip. Zip.
I am so assured that your silence is gold. And he actually dangles a piece of gold in front of your face.
I kind of want to give him a look like, why are you messing with me, bro? Like, what's your problem? Like.
He's literally telling you he'll pay you to be quiet. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you take it?
Take the money and just don't say a thing.
Nope.
So is that 1 gold piece?
Yeah, that is 1 gold piece.
Horatio's gonna take everything he can get. Okay.
Austere sits at your table and looks at all of you. So I take it your shopping trip was successful and you're geared all the way, right?
Horatio kind of just shrugs, geared enough. Doesn't say that, he just implies it with his shrug. He's a very eloquent shrugger.
Unless there's something that you think we should be extra prepared for, we should be good.
I think I'm fairly suited for this.
And Nark's just gonna sort of glance off to the side and say, "Yep, you made sure of it."
Yes, I did. Well, finish your food, and we will leave within an hour.
Horatio's gonna nod.
I'm kind of wondering, did he have any strange dreams? What are we looking forward to?
Are you gonna, totally ask him?
I'm gonna ask him. I'm just gonna outright say, I've been listening to the conversations and it seems like we might have some weird dreams. Did you by any chance have any weird dreams?
When one is connected to the magical universe such as I, dreams, prophecies, and even nightmares are one and the same. So, to a common person, yes, I had weird dreams. To a person attuned to magic, no.
Horatio's gonna nod like he totally gets it, and this happens to him all the time as well.
Austere kind of gives you this look of, don't even. And Austere takes out a book and basically puts it in front of his face and ignores you for the rest of the meal.
Horatio's gonna watch him expectantly, like if he like he's wondering if he's gonna get follow-up payments for staying quiet, or if he should break the silence and then possibly get more money. He's weighing his options.
Is this one of those moments where everybody is now just there, dead silent, and all you can hear is the scrape of the cutlery on the plate?
Oh yeah, and Austere just like turning the pages.
Yeah.
Horatio chewing way too loudly.
Yep.
Yeah, so you guys finish your
Nork's gonna
meals.
get pretty uncomfortable right now, and he's just gonna pick up his tray. He's done, and he's gonna bring it over to the counter and head up to his room and say, "I'm gonna gather my things."
Austere looks up at you, nods his head, and goes back to his book.
Horatio has a heck with it moment. Hey, that good book?
And he just kind of twitches his eyebrow, and he stares daggers at you.
One of those books.
Could I do a perception to see what he's reading?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second.
Roll time.
Well, that is a good roll.
Ooh.
What languages do you speak?
Elven and Common.
He's reading neither of those.
God.
It's a bunch of twisted, weird letters that look graceful, but then again have jagged edges.
Mm.
And I don't think.
Does he have his back to the bar, or?
No, he chose a seat if it was available that would give him a good clear view of anyone
Entrance and
approaching.
bar.
Yeah.
Got it. I think yeah, Lane will have probably gotten her tea and gone over to get her little stocky spot where she could shoot somebody if they came in again.
Mm-hmm.
But she won't interact with the book because she probably wouldn't have noticed it with that angle.
Yeah. Well, it is like straight in front of his face, so.
Okay. Could I do a roll to guess at what type of language it is?
Sure. Give me a straight up intelligence.
Okay. And just so you know, I do Elven, Common, Primordial, Sylvan, which I doubt is any of those. I think I know what it is, but we'll see if Lane knows. Lane's unsure.
Yeah, I mean, it's none of the languages that you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
An evil book.
you can't really, like, there's a fluttering of something in the back of your mind. It looks familiar in a way, but you can't exactly remember what kind of language it is.
Yeah.
But you know from at least Primordial that it might be other planar.
Aha. Cool.
Yep. Anybody else want to do something before you're herded out of the city?
I'm just gonna scrape what's left of my food into my pack, and I'm all ready to go.
I think I'm just gonna choke down everything I got and yeah, get all my stuff.
Yes, and Austere watches Horatio like scrape all this food into his pack, and there's a disapproving look, but that's about it.
Just don't want to waste your money, and I give him a wink.
I see. And after an hour, he gets up. He puts his book back in his bag, and he waits at the door for everyone to gather.
Horatio's gonna push his chair away from the table, get up, not put his chair back, and kind of swagger up and stand up next to Austere, looking as capable as he can.
Don't you have a backpack or something?
I'm wearing it.
He looks behind your frame, nods.
And Nora came back down with his stuff, and he sees the Horatio's spot all disheveled, and goes and tidies it up a little bit before heading over there.
Oh, so nice.
Horatio's gonna kind of give him a nod.
I think I kind of left mine not as bad as Horatio's, but not exactly spick and span. Just pretty much, yeah, good enough. It's passable. And just got all my things.
And Lane, our last and final.
She's ready to go as soon as our not our escort, but the person we're escorting stands up to go. She's ready.
Yeah, and he probably nods approvingly at this.
Okay. I stand up and come right
Elf nepotism.
up to him. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you probably get like the only look of approval out of the whole group.
And Nork's gonna squeeze by and go out the door towards the stable and just I'll be right back and just need to get Herbert.
He got a mule.
Oh. Well,
You
isn't
know,
that quaint?
Before we go, I should probably get breadcrumbs. Well, pieces of bread for squeakers.
Squeakers?
Yes,
Who's squeakers?
my mouse.
I did not know you had a mouse. I gotta be
Yes,
honest, that's
I do.
cool.
Where is Squeakers right now?
It's probably somewhere. I don't know. Maybe I have a sack for him or something.
Yeah, I was going to suggest under the hood you're wearing, maybe?
Yeah, maybe so. There we go.
Yeah, just kind of like
Mm.
hiding behind your neck or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
and
everybody's got an animal buddy but me and you. Lane.
You don't
And
get a
it's not
nice
really
look
that
at all.
big of bread. It's just like a few pounds, not even like a pound's worth.
You keep drudging up like PTSD to Lane without knowing it.
That's basically Horatio's life story.
Everyone's got an animal body but you and me, Lane. It's like,
You don't know the half of it.
He hates me so much. It's okay.
Alex,
Yep. So, Austere hears the mule walking up. And he goes out the door expecting you guys to follow.
Follow him.
Yep. Oh, I'm already out and I'm following.
Awesome. Yeah, so you start to head through the mercenary district to the northern gate. Unlike 3 o'clock in the morning, where there's like, just kind of ratting people out, there's younger people out in the street. You notice that they're mostly mixed races, like half-orc children, half-elves, human children. They're running around playing with like sacks filled with old beans or whatever.
Whatever kids play with these days.
Yeah, whatever the kids are playing with these days.
My day we just had dirt and we were thankful for it.
Wow.
Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
Your inner 60-year-old.
Perhaps.
And yeah, you guys pass through the inner gates of the actual mercenary market. And all of them are open, but as last time, they are pretty noticeable. And if somebody wants to shut off this part of the city from the rest of it, it's pretty easy. And in about an hour, you're at the north gate. It's bustling. People are the people who are coming in are getting stopped by guards. They're asking many questions. By the guard post, there are lots and lots of posters. And, there are some people hanging out near the gate. They're, talking to caravans. You overhear one conversation. This guy wants to join the caravan to help protect the caravan. Other one is another merchant who wants to, go along with another caravan. Safety numbers and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to look a little bit further with perception checks?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
There are
Why
guards
not?
around, so I probably won't try to sell anything. Ratio learns a little bit, right? Where's perception? I'll find it. Perception.
It's
I know it's always hiding when you need it most.
Norik's not looking for anything in particular, but just intrigued.
no.
He's just glancing around.
So both Lane and Rayanne notice the group of wanted posters, and there's a
good.
fresh, brand new wanted poster with someone who looks very, very similar to Rayanne.
Oh no.
Oh,
Does- I don't notice this because I'm just walking
Nah.
along
no,
whistling.
you don't notice because it's just hustling and bustling.
Yeah, I've got
Um,
my eyes peeled for anything worth money that I could purloin anyway. So
Yeah. And, there's other, wanted posters amongst Rayanne. Apparently somebody's been impersonating city officials. They don't know what the guy looks like, and there's, just silhouette with a question mark. There's...
that's a good idea.
Yeah, ooh. There's several wanted posters for just bandits that are out and about.
Was the drow anywhere amongst those posters? I assume not, but it'd be interesting.
No, probably wasn't a big enough target. These are guys who on here. These are people who've done major thefts.
They're either
And-
notorious,
Oh,
or
yeah, they're
or they
notorious.
affected somebody who wouldn't be in the shady district at 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
And you notice a smaller, less well printed poster, and you swear it kind of looks like Horatio.
Oh snap!
But
Now,
What does it say though? That's the question.
stupid bad man.
I'm intrigued too.
Just stupid bad man.
Yep.
that's awesome. That should be like a T-shirt. That's really funny.
I
It's
think you should
get
keep
that.
one.
it's crudely printed out, but it has a really nice picture of Horatio on it.
It's like a good portrait.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I don't see this, unfortunately.
No.
Lane's gonna point it out. Actually, having noticed that
Would you look at that?
Horatio, they
You're
they got
famous.
they got your visage and your description perfectly.
Walk over there, and I look like I'm I look happy. Like this is a good thing for me, and I want to take it down kind of lovingly. Now, is the stupid bad man inscription, is that over my likeness or is it under it?
It says seeking on the top and not wanted, and
Yeah.
then someone captured the good side of you, and then
It's a good
underneath,
likeness.
and underneath it says stupid bad man always lies.
I think it's your girlfriend, Horatio.
I'm just gonna kind of chuckle, and I'm gonna rip off the stupid bad man part, and I'm gonna rip off the seeking, and then I'm just gonna put the what's left in my pack.
Oh, how sweet.
It looks pretty good. Also, while I'm doing this, can I use Sleight of Hand to pull down the one of Rayanne without anyone noticing while I'm distracting them by taking down this poster of me?
Of course.
All right. Got a good picture of myself. I look impressed. I look happy. This is a good picture of me. This is flattering. Okay, Sleight of Hand, don't fail me now.
I imagine you trying to pick up someone at the next bar we stop at, and you just show them your wanted poster, like, hey, somebody's looking for me. Is it you?
Oh,
Oh, gosh, I can see that.
oh man. I do not know why it's not rolling my sleight of hand. Come on. Come on, roll 20. Be good to me.
Sometimes you gotta refresh, but
Yeah, I'm gonna try refreshing really quick. And yeah, it's not a bad picture of me. And I kind of want to show it off to the party. Like, hey, look.
Yeah. Let me describe what Nort notices.
Hmm.
So you notice that some of the merchants are halfling caravans, and you do notice that there is a maker's mark on one of the side of the
No.
wagons from your hometown.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dang it, Horatio.
Meanwhile, I've made a very conspicuous job of ripping down this other poster.
So the wanted board is actually a board on a wall,
Oh
and
no.
it seems someone put extra glue on this particular wanted poster.
Oh,
And it
no.
comes down with a crash.
Ow.
And
What the?
yeah.
I walk away.
Austere looks over at you. It seems like you never can be quiet.
This stupid thing just fell down on top of me. Who
Yeah,
made this
Yes,
thing?
enough of your antics. Let's go.
All right, I'm coming. I want to kind of
Oh,
push
we-
it off of me and kind of prop it back up. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it face down on the floor. What the heck? I'm gonna follow Austere.
And suddenly, Horatio, you hear a voice.
Cannot get a
Hey,
break.
cuz! What's up?
What? Slowly turn, like very slowly turn.
It is someone who looks very similar to you. He's in the merchant lane, and he's calling you cousin. Who is this cousin?
Oh no. Do I get to say who it is? Like,
yeah, who is your cousin?
This is my cousin Lawrence. He goes by Larry. This is my cousin Larry. He is a successful, wealthy merchantman. Much more successful than me. Less shady, but he does smuggle a lot. Like way too much, and not necessarily in like the usual stuff you smuggle. He smuggles in very particular things to very niche markets, like very obscure things that happen to be illegal.
Yeah, probably like aphrodisiacs from like endangered animals type deal.
Yeah, just like really random weird crud that if there was a knickknack like what do you call those? Dang it. If there was like a knickknack store for illegal stuff, it would be his smuggling business. But he also just does a usual merchant trade in like silks or something. Like he's known for making great silk pants or something.
He's got a front, and
yeah, he's got a front, and he's not like huge, but he has a customer base. You know, he's successful.
Oh god, I can imagine this guy, Larry.
Yeah,
he has basically a one-piece silk dwarven like jumper on. His beard is like trimmed to a point.
Yeah.
And he has his hair slicked back, and he's like, "Cousin, yay!
Hey, Larry, man!"
Suddenly like Nico.
And I'm gonna do. It's like one of those things that's but somewhere between a high five and a handshake. It's kind of like a hand clasp at the end.
Oh yeah, classy.
How's it going? It's been a while. And Horatio is not perceptibly uncomfortable, but he's a little uncomfortable. He's not a fan of Larry.
Especially once he like after that shake, he just grabs you in this like manly dwarf hug, and where his shirt like comes down in a V, that's kind of where your head lands. He's like, cousin, hey, so what you doing in Swordfall?
Oh, I got a job. You know how it goes, Larry. Gotta keep the bills paid, you know. Though you never did have a trouble with that now, did ya?
Yeah, well, I asked you to join me, but, you know, you're the lone wolf.
Yeah, business is as business does, isn't it? Well, how's business going, Larry? How is it going?
It's going good, but
Of
man,
course it is.
the trade routes, we have to divert them because there's some bandits in this little forgotten town that's like along the
Oh.
road.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, how about that? You never were one for a fight. Now, were you, Larry? And I kind of want to, like, playfully punch him, but a little too hard, because I do not like him.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
roll to hit, man. Like so it will be just a strength check.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh!
Damn.
Oh, gosh!
You
I'm
punch
sorry,
him
Larry!
way too hard,
Oh,
and
no.
he's like, "Whoa, buddy, what did I do to you, man?"
Oh, I'm so sorry, man. My hand slipped. I'm just messing around.
Yeah, but you know, watch out for those bandits. They're wanted. You know, they
Oh,
mean
yeah.
big trouble.
Oh,
know,
yeah.
But if anybody gets their hands on the boss's amulet, I mean, it's big gold. But you know, you're not into that stuff. You're a salesman, like me.
The boss is what now?
Oh, the boss's amulet, you know?
Oh, they got like a boss with an amulet type of thing?
Yeah, it's like
worth a lot of dough?
Oh yeah, it's like 600 gold if you go up and get it. But I think the only way you can get it is killing him. So you know.
Yeah, killing people. That's a little stark, isn't it?
By the way, Cousin Larry is incredibly loud, guys. So you probably hear this whole conversation.
Yeah. Cousin Larry is got the loud gene. I mean, like if Horatio's loud, Cousin Larry is like a new level, a new plane of loud. So and Horatio's gonna try to like change the subject suddenly because he does this when he gets thoughtful. So how did that thing with you and that lady dwarf go? Did you guys finally settle down?
Oh yeah. Hey,
What is it?
Marissa, come here. And you know, this very lovely looking dwarf woman comes out, and she's like wearing furs off of some unidentified animal.
Probably illegal.
Oh yeah, probably totally legal. Has like giant hoop gold earrings. Her like hair is done up like up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's like wearing the latest makeup fashion, but a little too much of it.
Oh, so what is this? Your sixth life? And I say it like smiling, but.
Oh, honey, you're so funny.
This grates a little on Horatio, like visibly. So Larry, it's good to see you doing well. Yeah. And it's like the wind is a little out of his sails, like he was expecting Marissa to no longer be a thing.
Yeah.
So like Larry, these are my co-workers, and I want to just grab who's the nearest person to me besides Lane.
Hey, everyone, roll me a dex saving throw.
I was gonna say I'd probably be at the back of the group, and
Yeah.
you're totally holding us all back. So I'm probably the nearest person to you right now.
Yeah, actually, oh wow, these are highest dex saving rolls.
No one's coming to my aid in this annoying family run-in.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, Lane is the lowest.
Yeah, I'm the
It's like
closest person.
All the dice just want to like avoid this conversation.
Should I roll something? Should I roll something to grab someone?
No, like you just kind of like put your hand back and grab your nearest companion, which happens to be Lane.
This is Lane. She's like the bow lady for our little group here.
Sure,
Oh
bow
my
lady, yeah.
God, you get the biggest freaking eyebrow lift look down at you, like, wow.
And Larry gives you like finger guns, like, good job, buddy.
Oh,
Meanwhile, I'm just bawling in the background, laughing so hard.
Well, anyways,
we gotta go.
Okay,
You know,
yeah.
job calls.
I gotta go too. It's my, it's my turn in line next, and I got things to move. You got things to move.
Yeah. How's Aunt Boris, by the way?
Still making soup.
Oh yeah, still making soup. Yeah, I'm
Y-
still
if,
having.
if you
I'm
if
still
you get
going
what
to the
it, you know,
bathroom.
if you get what I mean, wink wink.
What did he say? Sorry, I missed it.
Oh, if you know what I mean, wink wink.
Oh yeah. Well, you have a good one, Larry, and I hope I don't run into you for another like 5 years or something. You have a good time.
Yeah, you keep it real. And he like finger guns you again.
Yeah, and I'm gonna finger gun back, but kind of half-heartedly, like, yeah,
Uh-huh.
do that, Larry. And I'm gonna like kind of walk away, just and shudder ever so slightly.
Austere looks and just shakes his head. Now, can we go?
Oh, I
Um,
wasn't saying we couldn't go, man.